first and foremost, it's hard work, doing the best every day, showing and demonstrating the better side of yourself. Because every day, as you know, there are a lot of issues, challenges, even temptations to not do the best that you can. If you will do your best every single day, I think you will ultimately find success. That's number one. Not be afraid to really work very hard. And ultimately, in time, you will be able to reap the benefits of your hard work. To me, that's very important. One of the greatest lessons is that where you start in life should never dictate how far you can go or how high you can fly. And that, again, is demonstrated by my career in Philam Life. Secondly, related to that is that no matter how hard you work, no matter how good you might seem to be, you can never do it alone. And that's why it's so important that you will have to work with others as part of the team and collaborate, because you can achieve much, much more when you work together with the rest of the team. Thirdly, I've always believed having a positive mindset is very important. And what I have kept always is that no matter what happens in work and in life, no matter how it seems to be so challenging and problematic, if you have trained yourself to look at something that is positive in that event, you will always find something that is positive. First is that, do you find meaning in the work that you do? That's very important, because if you find meaning in the work that you do, then there should be no reason for you to look elsewhere, because what you have already in your plate can make your life very meaningful already. For example, staying with one company, but one company like our company, it's a big company, already offers so many opportunities. So why look elsewhere? Why not make the most of the many opportunities right before you? Finding meaning in the work that you do and exploring all of the opportunities that are available to you will keep you in the organization. Of course, people will always be important in staying in an organization. And I suppose I have been very fortunate, because in my career in Philam Life, if I were to look back, I have been blessed to have been able to work with very good leaders of the organization who are now on their own, have moved out of the company or have grown to other organizations and holding very important positions in those other companies. But my point being is that the people in our organization can contribute to an individual staying in that organization. And that's what I've been fortunate about that. Based on my experience, at least three critical factors that I see important to one becoming successful. The first is that be conscious to put your best every day, because when you're out there, again, there are so many things that can distract you, that can tempt you to just play it easily. But if you have developed the discipline to try to be the best that you can be every day, then you are in a very good advantage. Second, to me, is that don't be afraid to get as much work, as many responsibilities as possible. I've always emphasized to our people that if you are given projects, if you're given so many tasks and work, accept them, because they will only make you better. Whether you succeed in doing that or even if you fail, you will still be better because of the experience. And can you imagine, if you're given so many projects and responsibilities, that means that you are given so many opportunities to be developed. And when you are given those opportunities to develop, ultimately, that will amount to your success. And thirdly, very important, is connecting to people with sincere desire to really take care of people. I found that in my experience, very effective. If people really believe and feel that you are there working with them to make them better and to help them become successful, and then you will get their support and their cooperation. Success can happen when people gather together and work as one team to achieve the goals. If you take care of your people, then you will become a great leader. The common term here is servant leadership, right? But in my simple way, I say, just take care of your people. How do you make sure that your people develop, become better, become successful? Because if they become better, they become successful, ultimately, you too will become successful and you too will be developed. So, from a perspective that the leader must always take into account who he is leading and what's best for those he is leading. And then ultimately, the organization will grow. When I started in the industry, we were focusing on protection, the real life insurance. When the breadwinner passes away, at least he leaves something for the family. But in the past 1 or 2 decades, from shift to protection, shifted to investments and savings. Today, we believe as an organization, and I believe personally, that we must make extra effort to shift it back to protection, because that's what life insurance is all about. Making sure that children will continue their dreams for the future. Families will continue to be whole even if the breadwinner passes away, and even the old will live in dignity because they have life insurance. Shift to protection is something that the industry, I think, should again give more focus on. The industry per se, to me, is a very meaningful industry, in a sense that we are really making a big difference in people's lives, no? And I'm also very happy that now, more than emphasizing that you have to pass or you have to die before you get benefit from life insurance, now we're saying that as an industry can in fact help you become healthier, reminding you that you have to take care of your health. If in case really things do not come your way, we'll still be there to help you tide over your issues and take care of your family with your insurance if really something tragic will come your way. We have so many opportunities in the life insurance industry, especially in the Philippines, where the penetration rate is still low single digit. And to me, this is a great opportunity for us in the industry to really do our very best, work together, so that we can make people really believe in the value of insurance and protecting themselves and their families.